Hi, this is Jay Sachs with a quick video talking about resale value, specifically asking the question, why do we care so much about resale value? Now, I have a few thoughts on that. I think, one reason people care so much about resale value is because they simply cannot afford the watch they are buying. It takes a hit out of their pocket essentially, and they know they cannot afford to keep it long term, so they buy it with the idea they're going to have to sell it eventually and they need to recoup most of their money. Additionally, someone may not have sound financial background and they may lack emergency fund and essentially have a watch that also doubles as an emergency fund. So if they get in trouble, they need some money fast, they can just sell the watch. Now, I don't recommend this strategy. I think it's better to have some cash reserves set aside. So I think many people who are hung up with watch resale value simply cannot afford the watch. I think another reason is some people are just cheap bastards. Now, it doesn't have to do with your income necessarily. I've met plenty of people with quite a bit of money who are cheap bastards, and maybe you're one of them. I think some people are very, very concerned with, how much they can sell this watch for. Even though they may never sell it, it feels good to them knowing that they have some retained value in that watch. I think another reason is people want to flip a watch. I think this is a major category with some subcategories because people want to flip a watch for a variety of reasons. Now, someone may be a watch enthusiast but wants a little action on the side and, wants to buy some watches, flip some watches, make some money here and there. And in that case, yes, they're going to be concerned with resale value, of course. I think someone may want to flip watches as well because they want to try a wide variety of watches. Why is that? Well, maybe they want content for their YouTube channel and they want as many different watches as they can. So they buy watches or essentially lease watches because they're going to sell them at a later date. And thus, they're going to be very concerned with resale value. Additionally, someone may not quite have a good feel for their style of watches and may want to try a variety of things until they zero in on their, let's say, their watch preferences. They may want to experience different watches and then find out what they like, what they don't like. I think this is more of a short-term thing though, because how many watches do you need to try out before you kind of find out what you like and don't like? Doesn't mean your style cannot change over time, but I think people are going to hopefully find out fairly soon what they enjoy to wear. I think another reason people may care about resale value is because they're caught up with what others think about them and their watch choices. Now, this sounds kind of funny, but if you look at, many YouTube watch videos, you can see a lot of people really tout resale value as a desired quality in a watch. And in particular, the comments, people really, I say the vast majority of commenters on YouTube watch channels care significantly about resale value. And if you're trying to impress that group, then I think, yes, of course, you're going to buy a watch with great resale value. So in this picture, we have two watches. On the left, we have a Tiffany & Co. watch, which has extremely poor resale value. On the right, we have a Rolex. Now, many people say Rolex has great resale value. Well, this is actually summarily false. Rolex sports watches have great resale value. Everything else is not so great. In particular, if you get a Rolex watch with factory diamonds, this has very, very poor resale value. If you buy this from the AD specifically, you're going to lose quite a bit of money if you care about that kind of thing. Now, who are people who do not care about resale value? I would say people who are wealthy, have quite a bit of money. People who don't spend beyond their means. They have a certain income, a certain, let's say, asset collection, and watches are a very small part of that, and thus they don't care too much about resale value. I think also if you're someone who, let's say you own your house, the mortgage is paid off, you don't have any ongoing debt obligations, and then yes, you can probably buy some watches and really not care about resale value because you're secure financially. You may not be wealthy per se, but financially you're all set essentially. So Like I said, though, I think that is the minority. And if you say, I don't care at all about resale value, there's probably a 99% chance you're lying. Anyway, let me know what you think and let me know why you care so much about resale value. Thanks for watching. This is Jay Sykes, hoping you have a nice day. If possible, bye.